soon, waiting for the sky to crack. Yahweh Shai can take us back. The new covenant with the Lord, we got a contract. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the seed from the sack. Everybody not chosen, you gotta deal with that. You gon' wake up out your sleep with chains on your neck.
How you doing, brother? All praise to the Most High. You know anything about Israelites?
No, sir, but I do know the mathematics.
You do know the mathematics?
I do know the mathematics.
Well, we're gonna sit there help you get know some calculus over here according to these scriptures, all right?
Do you know the mathematics by yourself?
Huh?
Do you know the mathematics yourself, sir?
This is the only mathematics I need to know right here.
Yes, sir.
This is my foundation right here.
Sure.
This is all about foundation.
Absolutely.
You understand? Do you believe in the Bible?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I study all
okay.
four scriptures.
Huh?
All four scriptures: the Buddhist, the church, the Bible, and the Quran.
Oh, you Muslim?
No, I'm not Muslim. I just study all the texts from Jesus and the other four prophets.
Well, we're gonna sit there and deal with that. We're gonna deal with that in a minute. You finna sit there talking to my brother right here, right quick though. Nonetheless, they sit there, you can see the accounts, they were all dismembered, etc. I would encourage you to sit there first chance you need to read it, man. It's very important. And that's the Apocrypha. It's part of the 1611 KJV Apocrypha. They took it out of the Bible. It originally came with the Bible when they first translated it. And we got copies, and they only got a copy of it. No, the Book of Enoch is nasty. That's a nasty book. It's nasty. It'll get you sick. When I say sick, it'll mess your spirit up because it's not according to the Bible itself. The Apocrypha correlates with the Bible. It has accounts that lines up with the Bible. The Book of Enoch doesn't. The Book of Jasher doesn't. You know, the Book of Enoch, I think the Book of Enoch is the one that tells you that Moses was a white man. He was albino. Yeah. Now, the Bible they clearly states that that Moses was a man of a dark complexion because there's an account that's been pulled up that when he put his hand in his pocket and put it back out, it was white. And he got scared as hell, put his hand back in his pocket. Why? Because being so-called white is a curse. That's why another reason why the so-called white man dislikes us so much. They hate us. They got a perpetual hatred for us. But nevertheless, and we're gonna dive in that too. Nevertheless, the Book of Enoch, like I said, the Book of Enoch says that Moses was albino. Not true. There's other accounts. You know, people sit there sweating frogs out of their pores. It's a lot of craziness in that. Then you got the Book of Jasher, which talks about how Pharaoh survived the Red Sea. But there's sit there. But the Bible said that he died during the Red Sea. Salaki. You get what I'm saying? So that's why the Bible has to be our foundation when we read. Anybody who sit there wants to sit there noticing the truth according to the Bible, has to sit there and start with the Bible first. I encourage a lot of brothers until you get built up all the way in the spirit through what the Most High has put in the Bible for you. Don't mess with those books because a lot of people that once they start reading those books, they have a hard time pulling away from it, and they try to make it fit the Bible when it doesn't fit the Bible. You get what I'm saying? So definitely watch out for that, King. I do not advise you to sit there and mess with that book right now. I got both of them, and I ain't even crack them open yet. Yeah, and I think more likely it was the spirit of the Most High because before I sit there became a part of the body of WFI, I had bought them. But then as I sit there and became a part of the body, they said the books is nasty. And I haven't touched them since. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say I haven't touched them since because that's how I found out about what the Bible has in it, the contradictions. Once I made the Bible my foundation, I looked into the books to find the contradictions, not to get understanding from it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I didn't look into those books for understanding. But bring verse 54. So like the brother was saying, the brother that's tender among you are very delicate. During the time of Martin, MLK, sit there, Martin Luther, and Malcolm X, we knew who the enemy was. We locked arms, we walked side by side, we marched together. We knew who was out to get us, and we knew who we had to fight back against. Right? Go ahead and bring it out, King.
In verse 54, so that the man that is tender among you, very delicate, Salakia, and his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
His what?
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
That's so-called black on black violence.
That's right.
That's us sitting there murdering one another.
Yeah.
Non-stop behind foolishness. Make a mistake stepping on a brother pair of shoes. You might sit there, you might be laying up against a brother car. Brother come outside and just gun you down, won't say nothing, won't think twice about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in some areas, man, like in sometimes in New York, man, some brothers you say what's up to brother, they take that as an insult.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You go over there to California, and you sit there wear all red or all blue, and watch how fast somebody be ready to gun you down. It's madness out here. It's wickedness out here. That's how brothers killing one another. This is my block. No, this is the white man's block.
Right.
You don't sit there. You don't own this doggone block, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? How the hell you sit there fighting over something? This is my block. You don't own it.
Right.
If it's your block, man. Hey, listen. I want all can you make it so that all your people that stay on this street don't have to pay rent this month?
Cheat, y'all.
Can you sit there and bless your brothers and sisters that stay on this street, and just sit there be able to have for them not to pay so they can have food in the house for this month?
Right, right.
Nah. They gonna say, nah, you gotta pay that bill though, cuz. Yeah, I know I got to. You know what I'm saying? Cause you don't want a damn thing. But you wanna kill me over it.
Right,
Your own brother.
right.
Flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Wickedness. Keep going.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Mm.
I'm in beating our shorties down,
Yeah, yeah.
knocking them out.
Right,
And another sad part about it is the sisters doing the same thing.
right.
Cold cocking their husbands,
Yeah,
shooting
yeah.
their husbands in the head.
Right,
I don't know if you seen in the earlier this year. A man was trying to leave his house, man.
right.
The sister would sit there, had a gun pointed at him.
Yeah.
The kids in the house.
Right.
And he was like, yo, I'm just trying to leave. I'm just trying
Right.
to leave. What she do? Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
As soon as she pulled the trigger, oh, mom, I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
No, you going your ass to jail. What you doing putting a gun at that man for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the wickedness. That's how sick our people is now. Remember, sit there in verse 48, it said until we are destroyed. Our people are destroyed, man. You get what I'm saying? Keep going.
And towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right.
The East Indian man ain't leaving their children. The so-called white man ain't leaving their children.
Right.
None of these people in other nations is leaving their children like how our man is leaving their children. And our woman is doing it too. It ain't just the man. The woman is leaving their children. Killing their children.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give me 68.
Verse 68.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, and the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt
And the
again.
Most High said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. Give me that in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 12.
That's what he just said.
He said we shall leave, sit there, Egypt again. Now, once again, when you read the scriptures, you have to look at it through the lens of an Israelite. Not the lens of a black man. Not the lens of a Christian.
Right.
Not the lens of an atheist. You have to look at it through the lens of the Israelite. And the Israelites, when they heard Egypt, they wasn't thinking the physical land Egypt. They was thinking slavery. Because Egypt just means between the rock and the hard place, or bondage. And I'm going to prove it to you.
That's what Egypt.
Yeah. Watch this.
Deuteronomy 6 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Then beware, lest thou forget the Lord.
Oh, see what I'm like? That beware, lest thou forget our Lord. What's going to happen if we forget our Lord?
Which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt,
Uh-huh.
from the house of bondage.
From the house of Egypt, from the house of bondage. That's what Egypt means, house of bondage.
Right.
Fiery furnace, affliction. You get what I'm saying? We sit there, we end up forgetting our Lord God. And that's why we ended up over here right now, which is what he's going into in verse 68.
68.
Continue on.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again
Uh-huh.
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Didn't we come over here via transatlantic slave trade? Not on the plane, not on the train, not on the goddamn underground passage. We came over here on them damn slave ship, packed like sardines,
Right.
defecating on one another, sicknesses, using the sit there pissing on one another.
Yeah.
Cause the so-called white man, woman, and child sit there brought us over here, man, from the west coast of Africa. Continue on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Uh huh.
thou shalt see it no more
We
again.
haven't seen our homeland since. Our homeland is really Jerusalem, over there in Israel. A lot of our people, like if I would have asked you beforehand, you probably would have said, well, somewhere in Africa, right? But there's over 54 countries over there in Africa. So what part did we come from? That's why that's why the war is going on right now over there in Israel, because they fighting over land that's not theirs.
Right.
So who was it? Who was the elder, the prime minister of Egypt that said that
Second president.
second president?
Of all.
Yeah, said that the Israelites left black and came back white, and for that there'll never be peace on the land. Why? Because that's our land.
Right.
Not just like sit there, me buying a house, me buying a mansion, and I got sit there a couple of I got like 10 blocks of gold.
Right.
And I buried it in the backyard, and I say, this is for my kids. If things ever go bad, and then I sit there, I pass away, and somebody come dig in my backyard, and they find the gold, and they say it's theirs.
Yeah.
Hell no, it ain't yours. I said that was for my kids. You came and stole up my damn backyard.
That's right.
Who gonna sit there and take us off punishment? The Most High put us on punishment. Who gonna take us off?
Nobody.
Nobody.
We gotta take ourselves out.
Nah. You want you to deal with it. But let me ask you this question: if the Most High, if breaking His commandments got us kicked out of the house, what makes we do to go back home? Let me slow it down a little bit. If breaking His commandments got us kicked out of the house, what must we do to go back home?
Obey his commandments.
That's right. So if Moses is talking to the Israelites, who must we be? That's right. It's plain, man. It's plain. We are the Israelites. Because don't no other nation of people sit there and relate to these curses. Except us. The doggone Chinese man can't read and say, these my people. You know what I'm saying? Ling make foul and got done so on. He's Indian man got doggone Muhammad. Aubrey ain't gonna got there and say, these are my people, you know. No. The white man sit there, no other nation of people can't even understand this book. They understand it enough to know that it's not for them, but they really can't decipher.
That's why they have their own script rewritten over and over again.
That's why they sit there and turn. That's why they made Christianity.
That's why they
modern
the book
Christianity.
about 100 billion times before we.
This is why you have a Trinity church and other churches on every corner, but ain't nothing changing in the neighborhood.
Did you know the churches actually are coordinated in a certain pattern across America? And all of them sit in the same position, certain position across the Egypt pyramids. They align with certain parts of the stars.
No, I ain't even know that. I ain't even know that. I might have to look into that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. So, give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse number 12. So, being that you know this information, brother, this is what the Most High has to say about you now that you know this information.
This is the
What
book
does
of
the Most High God
Deuteronomy.
require of you, being that you know that you're an Israelite?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now, Israel, which does the Lord thy God require of thee,
What does the Lord thy God require of thee? You know who you are now.
Yep.
He going.
but to fear the Most High thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day for thy good.
Chapter 11. Start at 1. So now that you know you're Israelite, man, you know you got to come back to keep the commandments of the Lord your God. To fear him. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. What does it mean to fear the Lord? Well, you know that the Most High has the power to kill the body and the soul. So if you really fear him, you're not going to sit there and break his commandments.
Right.
If he tell you not to eat certain things, guess what? You're not going to eat those certain things.
Right.
You don't even want it to come across your mind.
Right.
Because the Most High said that he knows your thoughts. He tries to reign in the heart. The heart just means your mind. Give me that in the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse number 14.
Bring it out.
Because a lot of people sit there like to think, when they hear heart, they think about this thing right here. The thing that's pouring blood. But we're going to see what...
Heart is about the feeling of the mind, the emotion that you might receive off to.
Yeah, because that's the first thing you do when you sit there. When a lot of people think about committing sin, where does it come? Does it come from right here?
No.
Or does it come from the mind?
It's what you see and what you hear.
Exactly.
What you let in through your eyes and your ears.
That's right.
The Most High God, they said that your eyes is the most wicked thing.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to sit there and desire anything or do wickedness, you got to see it first, and then now you got to want something.
Right.
You see a female that's dressed like a harlot.
Yeah,
and you see her dressed the way that she's dressed. Now you're thinking about what you want to do with her.
Right.
You done committed sin in your heart.
That's right.
7. Mark 7. Say it again, brother.
You don't commit sin through the mind.
That's right.
Before your mind connects through your eyes and your eyes connect through your third eye, which is pretty much your intuition. And your intuition ain't pretty much good, but you mess up your intuition through your all-seeing eye, the eye of the spiritual plane.
Give me 1 second. All right, give me verse 21.
This book of Mark chapter 7 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
For the willing out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts
Say it again. From within.
from within. From within, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts.
So that proceed evil thoughts. You know,
Adulteries, fornication, murders, thefts, covetousness,
Yeah.
wicked, deceit, lavishness, and evil eye,
Yeah.
blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man.
See that? So those are things that should defile you. See, they went to thoughts.
Right.
You see and you will partake in. So, now, you got this mentality that, a lot of people like to say, well, I can feel it in my heart. No, you can.
You want it. You feel it in your mind.
You thinking that.
Your
You thinking on
intuition.
it. You contemplating on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You love somebody from your heart. This don't do nothing but pump blood. This is just nothing but a working organ in your body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only for you to breathe.
Yeah. And bring up, let's look at some laws that the Most High God said they had set before us.
Bring it out.
Leviticus 11 and starting at verse 1.
Read out!
And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts.
And you see they gave our people a dietary law. There's things that we can eat, there's things that we cannot eat.
That's right.
I mean, and when you think about it, it's for healthier reasons.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
going on.
That are on the earth.
What is happening?
Verse 7.
Now, go ahead.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the
I
swine.
know what swine is. Swine is that pork.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed,
And although he may have some traits of a clean animal, read on.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't properly sit there and digest his food. Most of the animals that we are allowed to eat, they have more than one stomach, like 4 stomachs. And it has a system that it goes through to purify it, so it won't sit there make their flesh toxic to us.
Doesn't it say he gave us seed to eat, not eat?
Well, we can eat meat because we're not in that way.
He is unclean to you.
What's that pork chop?
He is unclean to you.
What's that pepperoni?
He is unclean to you.
What about that doggone bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich?
He is unclean to you.
Uh-huh.
Of their flesh, of the flesh shall you not eat,
Uh-huh.
and their carcass shall you not touch.
You know,
They are unclean to you.
just like God said that we are so pure, we're not even supposed to touch a dead pig. I mean, me, man, that puts a smile on my face. The most I think at the high level me enough to say you're not even supposed to touch that. You too holy for that.
Right.
Say, well, you are what you eat.
Yeah.
That's right.
You are what you eat, man. Read on. Give me verse 9.
Verse 9.
So we can't eat that pork, man. If any one of y'all sit there partaking that, you gotta leave it alone. If you feel the Most High, you're a God.
That's right.
You understand?
You are celestial being.
I mean, because let me go into a little more for you. You know about the Trachona worm, right? You ever heard of that? Trachona worm? Trachona worm is a swine. They try to kill it with
like a tick.
fire. Yeah, something like that. They try to kill it with fire, couldn't do it. They try to kill it with sitting radiation. It's been proven through science that most people that eat swine have worms in their brain as well. You understand? Not only that, swine has a right hole in the back right side of the leg. I call it the sewage valve. They don't have no sweat glands. So all the bacteria and toxins that they taking in their body, they don't properly sit there and excrete the bacteria out. They don't sweat it out, and all the pus and everything is coming throughout the back right side of their leg. I had a family member who worked at Gwaltney back in Springfield. Sit there, they cut a swine open, a big green. As a matter of fact, they had a picture of it on Facebook for a while.
Any pork, excuse me, by the way. Any pork you eat, you do pick Coca-Cola or vinegar, and you could see the tapeworms come out of them.
Yeah.
I know that. But
Yeah.
that's why most people don't eat ham or pork.
A big green pus bubble was inside of it. And you know what they did? They rinsed it out, cut a little piece off, and finished it there and packaged it up and put it in the market.
They don't pay all of it. They don't
No.
throw it away. They give it to you.
You know what I'm saying? It's very important that we sit there and we do what our Father told us to do. Because if we don't, we sit there and get hypertension, high blood pressure. Oh, everybody like to say that these diseases that we catch is hereditary. No, it's to sit there having the same diet as our grandparents, our forefathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters that was partaking in these things. Right. And now that we're waking up and we understand these things, we got to tell our children now. You know what I'm saying? So they can come up. And the more that we sit there continue to sit there walk like this, the healthier the next generation will be. The stronger the next generation will be to sit there to be ready to fight against the so-called white man and all the other nations that's coming up against us soon.
That's right.
You understand? So we need to be healthy. We need to be sitting there strong and prepared for the things that's to come. Because our people really have no clue of what's about to sit there
It's
take
about to
place
take
real
place in
soon.
the next few months. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about to be real bad, especially for us. touch on it. Bring it up.
I'm still looking for
Leviticus chapter 11.
I gotta go back to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
So,
saying.
we got a flyer.
I'm talking.
You get his number. Hey, I would like, we'll get your number. Love for you to join a call with us throughout the week, brother.
Y'all have a specific place y'all set up?
Huh?
Y'all have a specific place that y'all set up?
We're in the process of trying to get a school, man. We trying to find a school. If you know anybody that's in there that's renting out buildings and anything,
Making no bonus?
no, renting out buildings and anything.
There's a few buildings right here. A lot of places got shut down.
Yeah, we've been looking for a minute. We're gonna sit there. We're gonna sit there and look into it and see what we try to get a school.
Learn who you
My
are,
name's
your nationality.
My name is Jashar, man. What's your name again?
Samaniel.
Samuel.
Sorry, right at the end.
I don't want to Hey, come here, young blood. Where you going? Come here, man. Come here. No, don't try to run away from this. This is for y'all. Come on. You got a flyer? You got a,
Yeah, I got the what's called.
Hold on, put it.
All right, we can get your number. We can get your number right quick. Hey, Rash, take care of that for me right quick. Get his number. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing all right? It's cold out here. What y'all doing out here this cold day? Just walking around. It's late, man. Sitting there. I think you gotta be careful. What we out here doing is letting our brothers and sisters know that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. If I was to ask you, what's your nationality? When I say nationality, your race, what would you say? African American? Sister, what would you say your race is?
I rather tell our people like
You? Same? Well, that's the first. A lot of our people don't normally say I'm black, African American, or, they switch it up a little bit. But African American comes from the name of two white men, Amerigo Vespucci and Leo Scipio Africanus. Y'all sit there different shades of brown. Y'all don't look like y'all come from two white men. Do y'all? Yeah. Y'all don't? Huh? No. I'm here to tell you that you don't. That's why I'm telling you, not African American.
Right.
We're Israelites according to the Bible. The so-called blacks,
Nice to meet
Hispanics.
you.
What's your name, brother?
Ty.
Ty, nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
The so-called
Peace.
blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and Black and Seminole Indians are God's chosen people according to the Bible. Do y'all believe in the Bible? Yeah. All right, that's a blessing. So that's what we are here to tell our people. I ain't gonna sit there and keep y'all up too long, so I'm gonna give y'all some quick shots of milk. This right here is the truth. Who everybody say this is right here? That's what they say, right? Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13 on down.
Y'all, bring it out.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Now, the Bible said that, read verse 1 first.
Yeah.
Revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Say it as the word says.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Now, revelation just means revealing. So verse 1 says the revealing of Jesus Christ. Why? Because the Most High God knew that this would be forced upon us. All right. So we're gonna tell y'all according to the Bible, because they say Jesus Christ comes from the Bible, right? He does. But we're gonna see how he really, what color he really is according to the Bible, instead of this image that was forced upon our people. Okay, go ahead and jump down to the verse.
Verse 3.
We're gonna see, yeah.
Comparison. This and that. See which one.
We're gonna do three straights. We're gonna read it. We're gonna read through it. We're gonna play three straights right quick. All right.
Verse 3.
Bring it out. 13.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13.
bring it out.
And in the midst of these 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with golden girdle.
This the Son of Man is who we call Christ. All right. He had a golden girdle on, sit there, which is like a belt for war, and a garment down to his foot. Read on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs are what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Does he have white woolly hair? Read on.
As white as snow.
It's white as snow. Is his hair white at all? Is that a strike one? All right, keep going.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes is what?
Were as a flame of fire.
Is his eyes as a flame of fire? Is that a strike too? Okay, let's keep going.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And brass. What color is brass? Do y'all know? There you go.
That's right.
A derivative of brown. Does he have white woolly hair? Do he have eyes of flaming fire?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. And his head and his feet was like unto fine brass.
Right.
Let's see how dark he was though.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in the furnace. Is he that dark?
Yeah.
He's a so-called white man, ain't he?
That's right.
But according to the Bible, he would look more like this, won't he?
That's right.
So why the hell was we giving this? You see that? Our people don't read.
Yeah.
A lot of our people say the so-called white man say you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book.
Right.
They don't want y'all to read.
That's right.
This reading is one of the most powerful things we can do as a people.
Fundamental.
You understand? It'll carry you a long ways.
That's right.
I mean, even if you want to sit there somewhat make it in this world, you got to learn how to sit there and file your taxes. You got to learn how to sit there and properly save your money. Know how to sit there portion your money out. But you don't learn. But you have to learn how to do these things. Meaning what? You need to read.
That's right.
Study.
That's right.
The same thing you need to do when it comes to this Bible, because this is our history book. This is not the book written for everybody. The so-called black man, woman, and child, Hispanic, Native American. This is our history book. Our past, our present, our future.
That's right.
This book was only for us. And if y'all was to come into the understanding of that and really sit there and study, you'll understand the rewards that we will reap if we come back to Lord our God. God said he loves us and only us.
Right.
Let me go to a couple of laws right quick. As a matter of fact, give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 26. I ain't gonna hold y'all up much longer.
Bring that up.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. I know it's cold out here.
Patience.
But sit there, patience is definitely a virtue for us. That's something else we have to learn how to have. Because when I was around y'all age, I didn't sit there and want to listen to our elders too much either. They sit there, I could have learned a lot of stuff if I just would have took the time to just listen to what our elders had to say sometimes.
That's right.
You know, sometimes, not saying that I'm in a position right now, but sometimes, man, you may sit there come across an elder who just want you to sit there give him some time. You may sit there put a few dollars in your pocket and sit there and tell you to do something good with it.
That's right.
But you have to sit there and learn how to have patience. Patience is pleasing to the Most High, your God. You have patience with him, he'll bless you. Trust me, it'll work out for you in the long run. Because y'all didn't know that sit there, he was a so-called black man in the Bible, did y'all? You didn't know that was in the Bible, did you? I didn't either until I sit there and I had to take the time to listen.
That's right.
You understand? Bring me that Deuteronomy 7 and 6 up right quick.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6.
This is how the Most High God feel about us, the Israelites. You're not African American. Remember that. You walk around with sit there with your head up high and your chest out, and you know your nationality. Because if you let anybody else say they'll take you a nigga. You're a black. Black is the color of the crayon box. Black is this doggone coat I got on. Black is those shoes you got on. You're brown. Different shades of brown.
That's right.
Beautiful complexions of brown.
That's right.
So know that you're an Israelite. Y'all, you two will be the daughters of Zion, and you will be a prince of Zion.
That's right.
Zion, Israel.
That's right.
That's where we come from. Our homeland is Jerusalem.
That's right.
Because if I was to ask y'all what's our homeland, y'all probably would have said Africa, right? There's 54 countries in Africa. What part of Africa did we come from? Well, I'm telling you now, Jerusalem is our homeland. We didn't just appear on slave ships. We didn't just pop up out of nowhere. No, we were stolen from our land. And we was brought over here and being put on punishment for being disobedient. Bring that out.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
No.
For thou art an holy people.
Most of God said that y'all are holy.
That's
holy just means separate, different from everybody else. Get that in the book of Leviticus 26 and 20 right there. Read that on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
The Most High God chose us to be a special people. Read on.
Unto himself.
Unto what?
Unto himself.
The Most High God created 18 different nations. We're the youngest of the nations.
That's right.
You got a favorite pair of shoes at home, y'all? You have a favorite anything at home? What you got as a favorite at home?
I got my phone.
Your phone? What does everything else mean to your phone compared to your phone? Nothing?
That's right.
What about you? What you got favorite at home?
My TV and my phone.
Your TV and your phone? Does anything else matter compared to your TV and your phone? I'm talking about material-wise. What about you? You got anything favorite at home? None? Okay, well, they gave 2 examples. Her phone, compared to her phone, nothing else matters. The Most High God created 18 different nations, and out of the 18, He chose us. Read on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto Himself.
Above all people.
Just the so-called white man.
Above all people.
Just the Chinese man.
Above all people.
Just the East Indian man.
Above all people.
Read on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Most of God said that we're above everybody upon the face of the earth. That's why we dress the best. We cook the best. We look the best. Everything that was positively made over here in America, was made by our people.
That's right.
Everything that was made for good was made by us. Is that y'all right? Oh, okay. No, nonetheless, the Most High God said that y'all above, we are above everybody upon the face of the earth. That's how important y'all are. That's why I was, I'm so concerned. Like, that's why I asked y'all, what are y'all doing out here? It's dark out here. Because I don't want nothing to happen to my brothers and sisters out here. And God forbid somebody wants to try to come up and mess with y'all now, because they got to see all of us.
Right. That's right.
We jump with they gonna get banged up when it come to our brothers and sisters. As long as we're alive and the Most High keep that spirit on us, our job is to make sure that our people are straight, to love on our people, to treat our people with love and care. And this is right here is what we're doing too. This is showing y'all love and care, because a lot of this information y'all didn't know, just like I didn't know at y'all age, and I wish I would have known. This right here is gonna help you understand why you're going through some of the things that you go through when you're growing up. You understand?
Right.
So y'all know that's it there. So now y'all know that Christ will be a so-called black man. He's not black. He's an Israelite, just like y'all.
That's right.
From the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
More than likely, y'all probably come from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You understand? We come from different tribes. There's 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
You understand? Give me a few laws for them right quick. As a matter of fact, bring that out in Leviticus 26-20 for them to understand what holy is. Because holy is not this feeling that you just, I feel holy, and you got a halo, visible halo over here. That's bull. Holy means you separated. You different from everybody else.
That's right.
That's why when you go out to eat, let's say you walking, which I don't advise y'all to go eat somewhere like Cracker Barrel, because it's full of crackers. I'm just keeping a bean with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about it. I just learned that they say they're talking code in there.
Yeah,
if a so-called black man, woman, or child walking there, they speaking code to let the rest of their colleagues know, or the people that they went with, let them know that we got black people in here. They might spit in your food, all of that. They trifling like that.
Right.
Tell me one good thing that so-called white man done for us yet. Do y'all know yet? Aren't they still killing us on a daily basis?
Yeah.
Ain't your mom and your dad or your grandmother or cousins telling y'all about one of us that got killed, or they done found one of us hanging? That's because they still killing us on a daily basis.
That's right.
Y'all gotta understand that y'all have enemies.
Yeah.
Enemies of your own people.
Yeah.
And all the other nations hate
That's
us.
right.
All the other nations hate us.
That's right.
And you can find that out in the Bible.
Right.
All this. Look, they don't give a damn about our people.
That's right.
They don't.
Smile in your face.
Every day they say that. Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, and verse number. What you holding?
I had a law.
I know the Apollo.
Yeah, hold that. Let me. I'll bring this out of my phone myself. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse number 16. This is what the so-called white man, woman, child think about y'all. Us,
Bring it out.
as a people. The book of Proverbs, chapter 4, and verse number 16.
Bring it out.
It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief." They can't go to sleep unless they done something wicked.
Right.
You understand? And their sleep is taken away from them unless they cause something to fall. They can't get no sleep unless they cause some harm, pain, kill us, cause us to sit there and stray away from the Most High God, which is our God.
That's right.
That's how they think about us. And it's a never-ending feeling for them.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
never
yeah.
stop thinking like that. That's why the Most High God said in the end, when he restore the kingdom, they're going to be wiped off the face of the earth. You're never going to see the white man, woman, or child again.
That's right.
Because they done so much wrong to us.
Yeah.
You understand? Now let me don't even worry about that Leviticus 26. Let me get some laws for them. You believe the book of Leviticus? What you hold?
Leviticus 19.
Leviticus. All right, bring that out.
Leviticus 19 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
We can't hate our brother. Our brother is our own people.
That's
You
right.
understand? You see somebody else that sit there that you know that's an Israelite, that's like us, can't hate them. You understand? Read on.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer sin upon them. If you don't sit there and tell your people they're sinning, which is why we have to sit there, come out here and talk to y'all and the rest of our brothers and sisters that walk past, because if we love our own people, if I sit there and see you about to walk across the street and a bus coming, you got headphones on and you don't see the bus, and I let you walk in front of that bus and get hit by it, do I love you? Right. Sinning is doing the same thing on a spiritual level.
That's right.
When you sin, that means you're going to be destroyed by the Most High God in the latter end, because sin is for the wages of sin is death. The Most High sit there those that sin can kill them that same day, that's within that same minute, within that same second, or He'll sit there and let you continue in your sins for a while and then put you to death.
That's right.
Or he'll wait for the day of judgment when he
yeah.
sit there when he destroy America, which is going to happen, and he'll sit there and deal with you then.
That's right.
We don't want that for our own people.
Right.
We want you to inherit the kingdom of heaven with
Yeah.
us. Lord's willing, it's not guaranteed we make it in, but we're
Right.
striving to sit there to do that.
That's right.
And we would love to sit there into the kingdom of heaven with y'all. Why? Because we love our people.
That's right.
Don't y'all want to be able to walk into the kingdom of heaven?
Speak
You don't have to
plain,
work
go.
no more. You don't have to sit there worry about sorrow. You don't have to worry about there's no more death.
That's right.
There's no more out here being cold.
Yeah,
You don't got to worry about that no more.
That's right.
You can be having your gold bracelets on,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
necklaces, and guess what? Y'all so royalty, man. The sisters, y'all didn't even sit there venture to put y'all feet on the ground.
That's
Meaning
right.
y'all didn't have to walk on the ground. Y'all was being carried when we was doing what we supposed to according to what the Most High God told us to
That's
do.
right.
Now you have to because we was being hard-headed as hell. And ain't none of us better than the next.
That's right.
We all striving to sit there to make it into the kingdom.
That's right.
You understand? But nevertheless, y'all have a chance at a glorious reward if you do what the Most High God tells you to do. Continue on.
Verse 18.
All right, now
Love
y'all Israelites, okay?
Yup.
Just like they have holidays, we have what you call high holy days in the Bible. The holidays is wicked as hell. Y'all know about the foundation of Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving was about what? No, it was about the killing of the Native Americans, our brothers and sisters, the Northern Kingdom. Y'all will be from the Southern Kingdom. Look into it. Thanksgiving was originally about the slaughter of our brothers and sisters. You understand? Black Friday was about sitting there selling us on the slave auction blocks on the corners. You know what I'm saying? Which is carried over from Thanksgiving. You get what I'm saying? Christmas. I'm telling you, read the Bible. The Bible's your history book. It'll carry y'all a long way. Just read one chapter a day if you have to. Start off with that, all right? I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here, all right?
All right, sis.
You got your phone on you.
All praise to the Most High, man. Man, our people have to understand, man. It's time. We're at a point now where we have to sit there and make a choice. Either we're going to sit there and be all the way for the Most High, or you're going to be all the way wicked. Because it's bad out here, man. You get what I'm saying? Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse number 10.
Sirach 12 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Most High God told us to never trust our enemy. Now, pursuing the scriptures of Deuteronomy 28 and 48, the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 68, we know who our enemies is, and through other various scriptures that the Most High God has given us. We cannot continue to choose the way of our enemies, man, and sit there and trusting in our enemies. We know that the so-called white man had us run us over here transatlantic slave trade. Why are we participating in his feast days?
That's right.
Why are we participating in their days of sitting there spending money, man?
Right.
Sit there when they ain't doing nothing but making bigger holes in our pockets, taking food out of our kids' mouths, selling us things for prices they should already be sold for anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This place is built off capitalism.
Right.
You understand? They sit there have things at a certain price, thinking that's the original price.
Right.
And then, Black Friday coming up, we just gonna mark these things down for you so you can get on the deal.
Right.
Knowing damn well we supposed to be getting that doggone 85-inch TV for about $400 anyway.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Not saying that that's important, but what about food?
Yeah.
What about Black Friday in the grocery store?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You won't do that though. Some that's gonna sit there help you sit there survive.
That's right.
Some that's gonna sit there help you sit there last out here. They wanna give you doggone a Black Friday for doggone things that's folly to the Lord, man. Things that's not conducive for your living. You understand? I don't trust these people, man. And we're letting the Most High open my eyes. How y'all doing? Let me get a few minutes. Let me get 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes.
Come on, King.
2 minutes. You don't have time for the Lord? Hey, repent while you got time.
That's
all right? Because I know you cold. All right? It's going to be colder out here when the Most High sit there and send that hellfire over here, all right?
Yeah.
All right. I ain't cold. permission.
Yeah.
Your ass gonna be on fire when the Most High drop them damn nuke.
That's right.
Huh?
In the wintertime.
Crazy, man.
I
Trying to be like
Like
Esau,
Whitey.
man.
Just like Whitey.
Esau
Yeah,
out here
yeah.
walking around like that, man.
Just like Whitey.
Jake ain't walking around here like that, man. It's brick ass cold out
I
here,
can't
man.
stand it. I don't know how they can stand it.
Man, our people try so hard to be like Esau, man. Bring that out again, man. Bring
Peter
that out
Swinehart,
something,
man.
Swinehart. That's Jake Swinehart, man.
Right, right.
Never trust thine enemy.
You what?
Never
trust thy enemy.
Never trust thine enemy, man.
Right.
Continue on.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Source is wickedness, man. Yeah, listen. Esau, man, he real smooth with the way he act, man.
That's right.
He real sly.
Yeah, yeah.
A slithery damn serpent, man.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch out, if you're not watchful for a snake, they'll catch you off guard
That's right.
and bite you with their venom, man.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? And that venom ain't good, man.
Right,
It's how you sick.
Yeah.
Sit there, have you convulsing at the mouth, foaming,
Yeah.
losing your damn. You start hallucinating.
Right.
And what does that have to do with what I'm saying? On the spiritual level, you can sit there and let that venom of this world take hold of you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be sick out here, man.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? You sit there, you start hallucinating off of thinking God loves everybody,
That's
man.
right.
You get to sit there hallucinating, thinking God is gonna sit there and do everything for Israel and all the other nations.
Right, right.
Then how you hallucinating, thinking that the doggone Israelis is the real Israel.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have you down bad sick, man?
Right.
Have you sit there almost rabid, man? Sit there
Right.
snapping off at your own people,
Right.
hating your own people,
Right.
and not sit there when you're supposed to be loving on your own people.
Right.
The whole thing turns around when you trust your enemy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Read on that, King.
Though he humble himself and go crouching,
Uh-huh.
yet take good heed and beware of him.
Yeah.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
See that? The Most High, man, the Most High is very poetic with his words. I
That's
love
right.
it, man. The Most High said, man, that he comes to you very humbly. Don't the white man do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, man, you need a job, huh?
Right.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, Adam was talking about it earlier. What was it, last week? See the white man tell you, I got a job for you. Thinking the job, he tell you that the job is one way.
Right.
Then when you get on the site, he got you doing something completely different.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Got you enslaving you, man.
Right.
Beating you across the head with all kinds of wickedness, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most I see, Esau sit there doing with his deals, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit there. I say it all the time. Where's that 40 acres in the mule at?
Exactly.
But now we to the point, man. We don't even care about the 40 acres in the mule no more.
Exactly.
We want blood now.
That's right.
We want death, man.
That's right.
On the so-called other nations, man, that wrong my brothers and sisters,
That's
man.
right.
You understand? They don't do nothing good for us, man.
That's right. Teach
Never
up.
have and never will.
That's right.
You know understand? That's why we have to come back and do what the Most High God that told us to do.
Wake them up.
You understand? And this is why when I had the brother bring it out earlier, man, the ox and the ass knoweth the owner, man,
That's
but
right.
Israel does not consider.
Yeah, yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Because these other nations not gonna do nothing for us. The one that was doing something for us, it still is.
Yeah.
We don't even consider his thoughts, man.
Right,
we don't
right.
consider sit there
Most
how he
right.
feel. But we still want to cleave to these other nations. Nevertheless, man, the rest of the so-called white man is never sit there all the way white gone.
That's
It's
right.
always beneath that core. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
in the core within their bodies.
Right.
Right.
They only shield it long enough
Right.
to get you to where they want to have you. And then guess what? You bit, man.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
You done got bit.
Yes, sir.
Don't the scripture say, why would somebody pity a man that is bitten by a serpent?
That's right.
Keep bringing it out.
That's right.
Verse 13.
Bring it out.
Who will pity a charmer
Uh.
that is bitten with a serpent?
That's
See
right.
that? See that?
Bring it out.
Hey, look, man. All praise to the Most High.
Yeah.
Who will feel sorry for you when you want to sit there continue to cleave to a snake?
That's right.
We see somebody literally holding a snake in their hands,
Yeah,
rubbing
yeah.
it down, and we like, they stupid as hell.
That's
Right.
Right.
Then they want to come over there to you. Hey, you want to hold this? No.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
goddamn thing away from me,
That's
man.
right.
I don't like snakes, man.
That's right.
Right.
Then you get bit by it, possibly get killed.
Yeah.
Who will feel sorry for you?
Nobody.
Damn soul.
You knew that snake was capable of.
That's right.
A snake will always do what a snake does.
That's right.
It never changes, man.
That's right.
Right.
What is it? What is it saying in the word? Snake never changes its scales.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Esau for you.
That's right.
Reptilian-like, man.
Yeah.
Chameleons of the earth, man.
Yeah.
They go to every nation and they steal their culture and proclaim it as themselves.
Right.
Look at this madness out here.
Yeah.
This place is finished, man.
Bunch of rules,
And who driving? Esau.
Yeah.
Esau versus Esau.
Yeah.
About to ram them.
Look at them, man. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, they ready.
Everybody in the rush
Right.
to do what? Wickedness.
Wicked.
Nothing pertaining to the Most High God.
Right.
Nothing sufficient for the people.
Right.
You know.
So one that goes to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
But when you begin to fall, he won't tarry, man. He's gonna help you fall.
Yes, sir.
You sit there, if you leaning forward, he gonna stick his foot out
Yes, sir.
and clip you.
Yes, sir.
Read on.
An enemy speaketh sweetly
Yeah,
with his
yeah.
lips.
What he do?
An enemy
Enemy
speaketh
speaketh
sweetly
sweetly
with his lips.
It's the damn. And listen, come on. Oh, they came over here to the Native Americans. Hey, how did y'all sit there farm so much food in such a
Right.
small field?
Right.
How's y'all surviving over here?
Right.
Can you teach us, please?
Yeah.
Read on.
But in his heart, he imagineth how should throw thee into a pit.
The whole time they talking to us, our Native American brothers and sisters, talking about they come in peace.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole time they plotting on their demise.
Right.
Did you know when you read the book of Black Indians, they was mad at the Native Americans because they was able to sit there, survive, and grow so much food in such a small area.
Right.
They said that why didn't they use more than what they already have to grow food?
Right.
That shows you that the so-called white man, woman, and child taste for power
Yeah.
is insatiable.
Right.
See, what the Bible say? Jacob was a plain man.
Right.
Jacob said that God had what was sufficient for him and his family,
Exactly.
his servant.
Exactly.
The Native Americans were doing the same thing when they was over here.
Exactly.
They was doing what was sufficient enough for their people. They didn't need to sit there take over the whole U.S. of A, or Azeroth as it was called.
That's right.
But Esau came over here and started land, and he said, I want all of it.
Yeah.
And these
Yeah.
people right over here, they're in the goddamn way.
Yeah.
So we're going to pretend that we want to sit there and survive over here with them.
Right.
We're going to pretend that we sit there and love them.
Right.
And as soon as we get everything that we need and learn this land,
Come.
we're going to send them that smallpox over there.
Yeah.
We're going to send these other diseases over.
Yeah.
We're going to make war over there.
Yeah.
And bloodshed.
Right.
And take over this whole thing.
Right.
Just like Pinky and the Brain. Y'all remember Pinky and the Brain when you was kids?
Right.
What did Pinky always wanted to do? No, Brain. We want to always take over the world.
Right. God.
2 white mice.
Right.
Look at the irony in that.
Right.
2 white mice.
Uh-huh.
What are we gonna do, Brain? Try and take over the world. That's the white man.
Right.
He want to take over the world.
Right.
He wants it all.
Right.
Then the Most High say, damn, a thief with a lives last you something.
Right.
Some grapes. You know what I'm saying? A potato.
Right.
Esau said, I want everything and I want you too. Damn. You can't just take, why? Why, man? But we understand through the scriptures, yo, that the Most High said, they said that they will have a perpetual hatred against us.
That's right.
Puts on the book of Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5 on that. And being that Esau loves blood, man, the Most High said their blood is going to be required. Going back to what I was originally saying, man, our people need to sit there want to make a choice. It's time to make a choice. And decide on if you're going to be down with the Most High and be down with your people, or you're going to be down with your enemies who's going to sit there and clap your ass up out of here anyway. Excuse my French. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, and verse 15,
Bring it out.
14.
14. And it reads,
Uh-huh.
And it shall come And it shall be as the chaste roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people.
They what?
They shall turn to his own people.
See that? So whether people believe it or not, every nation of people is going to turn back to their own people.
Right.
So those of you who's cleaving to the so-called white man, East Indian man, Muslim, sit there cleaving to Buddhism.
Right.
Those that's cleaving to sit there, all these other sit there false doctrines and false gods is going to be put to death, man.
Right.
That's right.
By the ones that you cleaving to.
Right.
That's right.
Ultimately, it's of the Lord.
Yeah.
But you were asked for it.
Right.
Like we was talking about in the scripture in the book of Sirach, man. Who's going to pity you?
Yeah.
When you had your brothers come out here and tell you, listen, they hate your guts.
Right.
They don't want to see you. They don't want to see you do better. They want to keep their foot in your neck.
Right.
Right now, they may have you as that token nigga on the job. You know what I'm saying? Or like our sisters said, love to be a bedwench to the so-called white man. Or our brothers, man, who cleave until sitting in the white woman.
Right.
Had a brother come up to us on Granby Street, willing to kill us over his Edomite woman, man.
Right.
You think the Most High ain't gonna get out with him on that?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. No, as a matter of fact, the Lord told you, according to the book of Isaiah 13 and 14, she gonna cleave to her folks when it's called for his life.
Right. That's right.
She's gonna cleave to her own people and put them to death.
Yeah.
And it ain't no need to say, well, I thought we was a family. I was willing to kill them brothers over you. She's not gonna give a damn about that.
That's right.
She didn't give a damn about it when you said it.
Right.
She just know, oh, that's a good nigga right there. Like Esau said to Kunta Kinte and Roots. That's a good nigga right there.
Right.
That's how they think about you. Israel's trying to wake the hell up. Come back to the Lord your God before you be put to death, man. Repent while you got the time. We close out with the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 3 verse 20 and 21. Give me the book of Romans chapter 13 11. Elder, take this from me. Bring it out.
It's the book of Romans.
As a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna get that first.
First Maccabees 3 and 20.
Bring it out.
They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us, and our wives and children, and to spoil us.
All the other nations, man, come against us with much pride. They want to sit and destroy us. They want to put us down, man. And it's getting closer to that day.
Right.
Jacob's trouble. But they're gonna sit there again when they're gonna try to exterminate us, man. All right. How do we feel about it? We're gonna let the Lord sit there, word speak for us. Bring it out.
But we fight for our lives and our laws.
But we what?
But we fight for our lives and our laws.
But we fight for our lives and for our laws. Read on.
Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face. And as for you, be ye not afraid of them.
See that? We're not afraid, man. We come out here boldly, man. We come out here and sit there out here for the Lord, man. Stand boldly for the Lord, man. If the Lord sit there before us, man, who the hell can be against us? That's right. Don't nobody sit there put fear in our heart, man. We fear him that can kill the body and the soul. Bring it out, King.
It's the book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
And that knowing the time, that time is high time to awake out of sleep.
Read on.
And for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Night.
No, you saw it. So, with that being said and done, man, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, woman like Yahushua. That, Kwam Yeshurun.
Kwam Yeshurun.
Yeah, I pretty much ain't got too much, you know, but through the Spirit, the brother brought it out mighty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You come out here day in and day out in any condition to wake our people back up, man.
That's right.
Whether it's cold, it's hot,
Yeah.
it's snowing, it's raining.
That's right.
Hey, we still gonna be out here, man.
That's right.
You know, and like I said, we back where we started at. We on High Street in Portsmouth.
That's
You
right.
know, there ain't too many people out here like downtown Norfolk or Granby or Ocean View or the ocean front out Virginia Beach, but we still come out here because the Lord can send one person our way and he can repent.
That's right.
Right? We come to compel our people to repentance. But the brother was going into Esau, how Esau is wicked, man. Right? How Esau is wicked. He set up to destroy us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right? Our forefathers have said, and
Right.
we got to acknowledge that and know that Esau really hate us. He's our enemy.
Right.
Right? So we live in a time right now. Well, our forefathers knew who our enemies was, but now we live in a time where we have been oppressed.
Right.
We don't know who our enemies are.
Right.
Right? So now it's time to wake back up
That's
and
right.
acknowledge who our enemies is. Man.
That's right.
Right? So give me the book. Give me Sirach. Give me Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
You got, yeah. No,
Pass him. Give him my apocrypha. So he have apocrypha too.
This is Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
What the Lord say?
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Right, so if you get a friend, man, you got to prove him first, man. Just because somebody say, oh, I love you, or, you know what I'm saying, give you a handshake or a hug,
That's
hey, you
right.
got to prove him first, man. Everybody not your friend, right? Like the brother brought out, it says, never trust our enemies.
That's right.
You got to prove somebody first,
Yeah.
right? Even your own people, you got to prove them first, man.
Right.
Your mother, you got to prove them.
Uh-huh.
Your father, you got to prove them. Your
Uh-huh.
cousin, your sister, your brother, you got to prove them,
Yeah.
right? Because we know our own people will turn their back on you.
Right.
Right? Your mother will turn her back on you. Your
Right.
father will sell you out.
Right.
In the time of Jacob's trouble, yeah, we looking for such and such. Yeah, that's my son. He went that way.
Right.
Right?
Man.
She know where you supposed to be meeting at with your brothers in the wilderness.
Right.
She know where your camp spot at.
Right.
And Lord's willing, she don't, but she probably will because she not in the truth. She probably give you up.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Bring it out.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse number 7.
Bring it out.
Praise no man before thou hearest him speak,
Right?
for this is the trial of men.
Right. So you don't praise no man before you heard him speak, man. Right? You don't praise no man. You don't know what he on.
Exactly.
Right? You don't know what's in his heart. You
Right.
don't know what's in his mind.
Right.
You're trying to praise a man. You don't even know what he about.
Right.
Right? You praising him the whole time. You know, you going off his looks
Right.
and what he got, his materialistic things like
Right.
a Tyler Perry or a
Yeah.
Denzel Washington. You think he this sweet person, right, on TV, but then you get to meet him and you see him how he really deal with his family,
Right.
and treat his friends, right, and treat his kids,
Right.
right. A lot of these people, man, you know what I'm saying. A lot of our own people who in this position to have money, right? They don't do good in their community.
They wicked.
To their people, they wicked as hell.
That's
How you
right.
doing, brother? Got a minute to hear the word? Come here, let me show you these right quick. These posters. Or you can finish that out.
You gotta go to work.
Okay, Con, you an Israelite, brother.
That's right.
It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Right.
And be not hasty to credit him.
Man, be not hasty to credit him. We're not gonna be hasty to credit the so-called white man.
Right.
Right? We already know who you is.
Right.
Right. We're not gonna be hasty to credit you. You know what I mean? Oh, he's different. Bob is different. You
Right.
don't know Bob. Hey man, we know Bob. Man.
Right.
Bob is the same old serpent, man.
That's right.
Bob, hey, just because Bob wear a fitted cap to the back and some Jordans,
Right.
Right, and he cool with your sister Moesha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, Bob is cool.
Right.
You being hasty to credit him,
That's right.
right? But don't the scripture say as quick as iron rusteth?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me get that. Sirach chapter 12 and 10. Right, you can't be hasty to credit nobody.
Exactly.
You got to try the spirit, as it
That's
says
right.
in Isaiah chapter 11 verse 2. You got to try the spirit.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 10.
Bring it out.
And it reads, never trust thine enemy.
What the Lord say?
Never trust thine
Hey,
enemy.
we ain't gonna trust Bob. We ain't gonna
Right.
trust Peter Swanhart. None of
Right.
these damn Edomites, man. We ain't gonna trust them, man.
That's right.
Right? Because we know they are enemies, man.
That's right.
And they hate us with a perfect hatred. And guess what? We hate them with a perfect hatred.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Because more than anything, this law is perfect, and they don't follow the law.
Right.
They don't believe in our God.
They can't.
Right.
They can't follow the law. They hate our God.
Right.
Right? They hate our skin.
Yeah.
Right? They hate everything about us. Like the brother was saying, like they really set up here to really get us to go off.
Right.
And they really poison us.
Right.
Right? They really doing so much wickedness that we can't even understand.
Right.
And our people foolish.
Right.
Our people foolish. Like my auntie, I remember growing up, she putting sunblock on me. Why the hell are you putting sunblock on me?
Right.
I'm a kid. I don't know no better, but I remember that.
Right.
You putting sunblock on me. Just trying to fit in with the white people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like she
Right.
have no understanding. Our people, this kingdom is not fit for us.
Right.
We don't have a clue what's going on. We just know what the white people do.
Exactly.
That's right.
Bro, we using the white people shampoo and conditioner.
Right.
We don't know what the hell we doing.
Exactly.
That ain't for us.
That's right.
Making us bald.
Yeah, making us bald.
Right,
We
right.
wearing sunglasses.
Right.
No, they can't even. They trying to block the sun.
Right.
We need the sun.
Right.
What the hell are we doing?
That's right.
Finish that out.
For like as his iron rusteth, so does his wickedness.
Right. So as quick as iron wrestling, that's as quick as you gonna see the true colors of Esau.
Exactly.
And that's gonna be real fast.
That's right.
Oh nah, Bob, I've been Bob all week.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like the brother say, you holding that damn snake hand, he gonna bite you in your ass.
That's right.
Eventually, he gonna bite you in your ass.
That's
And don't
right.
introduce him to your parents or your family, because
That's
you gonna
right.
regret it.
He
You know,
he
Bob
was
killed the whole family.
Y'all were right.
You know what I mean?
That's
So the
right.
scriptures say, never trust our enemy.
That's right.
We're not gonna trust Esau. We know who he is, right? Let me get the book of Psalms chapter 55 and verse 20. Because a lot of our people, they celebrated Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We had the young people up here, they ain't even know what the hell was going on.
Right,
What
right.
color Christ was.
Right.
They ain't know what Thanksgiving was about.
Right.
Our people didn't have no type of education or knowledge.
Sad.
And it's sad because this 2023,
Right.
and they go to the public school systems.
Right.
Right, and the school's not teaching them nothing.
Exactly.
But now they got this new thing called the LGB, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
LGB what?
LGTB.
Whatever.
LGBTQ.
The letter community.
Right, the Rainbow Club.
Okay.
The Rainbow
Right.
Club.
But now they learning about that more.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
pushing that more than anything. Like soon they gonna replace Black History Month with the LGBTQ month.
Right.
Soon they gonna replace it.
Right.
That's
Right.
their mission.
Yep.
Maybe we can just replace this with that.
Right.
They won't know. They already don't give a damn. They hate each other.
Right.
Right.
They don't give a
right.
damn. They already putting green contacts in their eyes.
Right.
And we got the Little Nas X's and
Right.
Cardi B's and Sexy
Yeah.
Reds. They don't give a damn.
Right.
They probably go promote it for it. Let's try it, Bob,
Right.
and push it to our community.
Yes, sir.
Bring it out.
Psalms 55 and 20.
Right.
He hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
Right.
He hath broken his covenant.
He had did what?
He hath broken his covenant.
That's what the so-called white man did when he came over here to our land.
Right.
With Northern Kingdom, man. He stuck forth his hand, tried to make peace, right? This white man couldn't even survive without the natural crop of corn.
Right.
We showed them how to get corn.
Yeah.
We showed them how to survive, how to eat here.
Right.
Right? He stuck forth his hand. Yeah, show me how to do this and do that. And what else he do?
But war was in his heart.
But what?
But
war was in his heart.
But war was in his heart, man.
Yeah.
He got guns and we
Right.
ain't know nothing about that. Ammunition and
Right.
bullets and gunpowder.
Right.
Right? And he just studying these things. He know how to clean it, take it apart. How you doing, brother? Let me show you these posters right quick, King. Just give me 2 minutes. What's your name, man?
Yes, yeah.
I'm Brother Ra'ash, man. How you doing today?
Good.
That's good, man. Have you ever heard of the Israelites?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to school you. Just give me a couple minutes. We're going to let you know we love you, brother. You the only reason why we came out here.
Bring it out.
Right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. If I was to ask you your nationality, what would you say? You would say African American. But what we teach is the so-called African American is named after two different white men. America Vespucci and
Leo Skippy.
Leo Skippy Africanus.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So that's two different white men. And you don't have a white father, do you? So we don't come from two different white men.
That's right.
So what we teach is that we're not black, we're not African American,
That's
and
right.
we're not Negro. The Lord never called us these things in the Bible.
That's
Have you ever
right.
read the Bible, or do you believe in God? You believe in God? All praise to the Most High, man. So what we teach is that we're the Israelites according to the Bible. Right? You familiar with Moses? Moses said, "Let my people what? let my people go. We was in slavery to the Egyptians, right? And Moses said, let my people go. He told us to let our people go, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. If you didn't know, we would be brothers and sisters. Have you ever heard that? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are brothers and sisters. We are the children of Israel. So we're going to read you these curses in the Bible because only the children of Israel can identify with these curses.
Right.
Give me a couple minutes. Bring that out, You got it? Deuteronomy 28:15.
This is Deuteronomy 28:15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
That all these what?
that all these curses,
That all these good things.
that all these curses
Uh-huh.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right.
So this is after Moses led us out of the out of slavery. Moses is saying if we didn't follow our God, then we would have curses on us. Now, wouldn't you say the so-called black people today or the Negro man, aren't we cursed? Don't you believe we got curses on us? We're gonna read you some of the curses. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you haven't heard this before. But that's why we're here for you, brother, because we're here to teach you. Bring it out. Give me verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So when you look around, you from here? Where you from? Maryland. When you go to downtown Maryland, right? Or you go to the harbor, right? And you walk up and down the harbor, who's these people cursed? Are we standing in these high-rise buildings? Are we at the bottom, right? Kind of on dope, right? We smoking weed? Our women are twerking on cars and stuff, right? Aren't we destroyed as a people? Right, that's what the Lord is saying. Because we didn't follow him, all these curses are going to be on us. Cursed shall we be in the city. When you go to downtown New York, who's the ones at the bottom? We got a project in every city across the world, right? That's being cursed in the city. We don't got, do you own a mansion? I don't either, right? I used to stay in the hood for many years, struggling on EBT. That's being cursed in the city. But we wasn't like that at first. The Lord said we would be cursed in the city, be poor, and be in poverty, right? Because we didn't follow his commandments. We're going to read you another curse. That's one. I'm just trying to show you who are the real Israelites according to the Bible. Because the Lord is telling you this our history in the Bible. The pastor not teaching this. This is not Christianity up here. You will be an Israelite, brother. Just give me a couple minutes. Bring that out.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who was cursed in the field? Slaves. There you go. Oh, praise. Get a brother a hand, man. The brother know that. Oh, so slaves was cursed in the field. And even we're cursed in the, on the job field today, on the workforce, right? Because we the last hire and the first fire, right? I done got a promotion before to a job, right? And got a raise, and the next day I'm fired. Just because.
Right.
Just because the so-called white man said I'm fired. And I was doing my job the way I was supposed to be doing it. I was doing a damn good job, but I still got fired, right? Give me verse 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
And we should become a what?
An astonishment.
Now we were going to become an astonishment, right? Meaning the whole world is going to look at us, man, and see the things that we are doing and be astonished at us. Like us dyeing our head red, right? Us not being who we really are, right? Our women putting braid white women hair in their heads, right? Horse hair in their head. Like us we're in astonishment now. And what else?
A proverb.
And we're in a proverb, right? And what else?
And a byword.
We're a proverb and a byword. They call us anything out our God-given a nationality, who we really are. They call you a nigger, a negro, black. They call you anything. It's a new term if you haven't heard of it. I think it's called African Ados, African descendant of slave. If you haven't heard of it, they just keep coming up with different names, but they'll never say you God's chosen people. They'll never say you an Israelite. You the real Jew. They'll never tell you that, right? That's been in a proverb, right? Keep going. Give me verse 48. Start at 47.
Among all nations where the Lord shall lead thee.
So the Lord scattered us around all these different nations. Wouldn't you say we in a lot of different nations around the world? The Lord did that. Because our homeland is Jerusalem. We once was together. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we were together. We got the Jamaicans, we was together, the Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Trinidadians, we was all together, right? Native Americans, we was together. But what happened? We didn't follow God's commandment. Now we scattered. The Lord scattered us on purpose because this is our punishment. Keep read on.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
We didn't serve the Lord thy God. Keep going.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
See, we didn't serve the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart. We're not even doing that now.
Right.
We're not serving. Look at this. We're in the land of our oppressors. And we're not serving the Lord with gladness and joy of the heart. We would rather do anything besides serve the Lord.
That's right.
We serve Satan here.
Right.
A lot of our people serve Satan. Right? They're not doing what the Lord say do. They're not doing what the Lord say do.
Oh yeah.
Right? Today's the Sabbath day. Right? But our people go to church on Sunday. They're not doing what the Lord say do.
Right.
It's time to wake the hell up, man.
Right.
Keep going.
For the abundance of all things.
Uh-huh.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
What the Lord say?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine
What the
enemies.
Lord say? Because we didn't serve our God with gladness and joy of the heart. Now we got to serve our enemy.
Right.
If you was to take a wild guess, brother, who would you think your enemy is? You may say, "Oh, I don't got no enemies. Everybody's cool with me." Right? I never had a problem. I knew some other people who had a problem. But if you was to take a wild guess, who would be your enemy? You said nobody, really. But we gonna see. That's why we out here. Keep going, King.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Now the Lord sent these enemies against you. Now we're reading the curses. Because we didn't follow the Lord's commandments. Now the Lord said, I'm gonna send enemies against you. He sent enemies against you, bro. Right. He sent enemies against me and all my brothers and sisters. Because we didn't listen to him. Keep going.
In hunger.
Now when you hungry, you gotta serve your enemy. Now, what's the place you like to eat at? Your home? Well, okay. Can you just where do you get your food from? The grocery store, right? Who owns Harris Teeter, Walmart, Kroger, right? Belo's, Tiny Giant. Who own these places? White
That's
people.
right.
But did the Lord say you got to go to white people for food? Read that from the top again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
And what?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Mm-hmm.
In hunger.
And what else?
And in thirst.
And thirst. Water's supposed to be free. But they label it, they package it up and label it. Dasani, Smart Water, Aquafina. What else? You like to drink, right? You like different drinks. Kool-Aid, Gatorade, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. You think a brother like me and you own these things? Or a brother from Cuba? Or one of our Dominican Republican brothers? Or Trinidadians or Jamaican brothers own Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Nah. You would say it's the who? Right, but the Lord said that's your enemy. What else?
And in nakedness.
Now you got to serve your enemy in nakedness. Do we own Puma? Right? Do we own Nike or Reebok? Right? It's in the Bible. The Lord said we have to go to our enemies. We don't own Hanes or Fruit of the Looms. It's cold outside. Might got to wear 2 pairs of socks. We don't own Fruit of the Looms. Right? And we picked over $7 trillion of cotton in a slave field, as we just read, working in the field. And we don't own that. We don't own Hanes or Fruit of the Looms. So that's a curse. That we got to go to our enemies and clothe them. And you would agree that so-called Negroes like to look good. Wouldn't you agree? We so-called black people are into fashion. So we spending all our money with our enemies. Right. We have no choice. Right? We like to look good. But we got to spend our money with our enemies. That's a curse, brother. That's a curse. The Chinese man don't got to do that. The back of his t-shirts don't say Hanes. They got their own t-shirts. But they have different languages on them, man. They don't got to do that. But we have to. Right? What else?
And in want of all things.
So the Lord said you have to serve your enemy in hunger and thirst and nakedness and in want of all things. Meaning whatever you want, you got to go to your enemy. Do you plan on getting married someday? You do? Right. That's good. Right, that's good. Marriage is honorable. Right? But can you come to me if you want to get married? Or do you got to go to the so-called white man down in City Hall and ask him for permission?
Right.
You got to ask for permission to get married. That's a curse.
Right.
The Lord said in one of all things, you drive, Do you plan on driving? What you got to do to drive? You got to get a driver's license. Where you got to go to? The DMV. Right. Who owns the DMV? Right. So the Lord said you got to serve your enemy in all things, whatever you want, brother. Right. We letting you know that we're still in captivity.
Yeah.
Because we didn't follow God's commandments, and we got to serve the Lord in everything. That's a curse. Keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
What this enemy gonna do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Until what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
You see that? You know what a yoke of iron is, brother? You seen that before? Have you ever seen Django? You seen Django? The Roots, 12 years of slavery. What grade are you in? You in 8th grade. Took a history class before?
Yeah.
Right. You seen slaves in history class? You seen them shackles they had on them? And them things around their neck? That's a yoke of iron. That's in the Bible. Right? Our slavery is in the Bible. Right. We're reading it to you. Don't you believe slavery happened?
That's right.
Right? They're talking about us in the Bible.
That's right.
They ain't talking about nobody else. Read that again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
See that? That's a yoke of iron.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord is saying.
That's right.
That same person, that's a curse.
Yeah.
He said you're going to have a yoke of iron around your neck. Until what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Now we destroyed.
Yeah.
We don't know who we are no more.
Right.
We don't know who we are. We think our history started in 1865.
Right.
Right? We don't know what language you used to speak.
Right.
If I was to ask you what language did our ancestors used to speak, what would you say? That's kind of embarrassing, right? Why? It's sad, for real.
Right.
It's really sad when you really think about it on a spiritual level.
Right.
If another nation used to ask you, or a woman that you was to meet, right? She would say, what language is that your ancestors used to speak? You wouldn't even know. We don't know what foods we used to eat.
Right.
The dances we used to do.
Right.
What type of music we used to eat. Listen to. Right. We lost. We lost our traditions and our customs.
Right.
So a lot of people will say we're African. That's what the first thing somebody will say, but we're not African.
Right.
Can't you tell the difference between an African and you? Exactly. But why they call us African? Because they would call us anything out our God-given nationality.
Right.
And that's a curse.
Yeah.
Finish that. Finish that.
Yeah, that was
Give me
nice.
68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What the Lord gonna do?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
See that? Moses led us out of Egypt. But the Lord said, I'm gonna bring you into Egypt again.
Right.
But what you think Egypt is synonymous for? If I say I'm gonna bring you into Egypt again, the Lord has said I'm gonna put you back into captivity.
Right.
Because we didn't follow the Lord. It's a curse.
Right.
The Lord said, I'm gonna bring you back into captivity.
Yeah.
Moses led us out of captivity.
Right.
But now, since we didn't follow God's commandments, the Lord saying, I'm gonna bring you back into Egypt again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring you back into slavery again.
Yeah.
Because if you my father, right? If you my father, and you say, son, I got some rules for you to follow. And if I don't follow your rules, what are you gonna do to me? You're gonna punish me.
Exactly.
We're in punishment.
Exactly.
So we got curses on us.
Yeah.
Meaning ass whippings. Meaning
Right.
punishments that we have on us because we didn't listen to our God.
Right.
Following? So the Lord said, I'm gonna put you back on punishment again. And what else?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With
ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get here, brother? With ships.
The book of Mark, chapter 1, verse number 15.
Bring it up.
And say, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent ye and believe in the gospel.